What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Today we have a very, very, very special guest that I've been waiting to have on this show. The Shining Spotlight is someone that most of you, or a lot of you may know about if you guys keep up with, anime reviews, gaming reviews, or real world topics. It is the one, the only, the Elite Ace is here today. Welcome.
Yes. Thank you, Irvin. Thank you for having me. It is me, the Elite Israel Live back, so you already know what it is. I'm very amped to get this started. Let's do this.
All right. Now, the song that you guys probably just heard playing was Gundam Seed Destiny Opening 1. Now, one thing I have to ask you, just, kicking this all off, is Gundam Seed Destiny actually your favorite Gundam series? Because I know that Destiny Gundam is your favorite Gundam of all time.
I would say for a long time, Destiny was my favorite series until I came across Double O. So now it's in my top three because there are more things about Double O I like than I do about Destiny. So
that's good because you know what? Double O. See, you got me into Seed recently. You know, and one thing, in case some of you guys don't really know, I mean, I'm pretty sure some of you may know out there, but just to give a little background on the Elite Ace, he's been doing YouTube videos for how long? I would say about what, like 4 or 5 years.
oh
Five
yeah, I
years.
believe so.
Yeah. So, and one of the things that at least that I've known him to do, not aside from just Bleach reviews, because a lot of people know him for doing the Bleach manga reviews, and for gaming videos, but I also know that he's a hardcore Gundam fan. Like he knows all this Gundam knowledge. So I kind of want to like pull some of that out of him today. I mean, he actually got me into the Gundam series. I mean, I was into G Gundam before, and I loved G Gundam, but he got me to look at Double O. He has a problem for some reason about people skipping around in different Gundam series, but um, if there's one thing that I want to know from you today, what is a good starter Gundam series for any fan or anybody who's looking to get into Gundam?
I would recommend Gundam Double O, Gundam Wing, G Gundam, or Gundam X. Basically, a lot of the alternate universe series because I will recommend UC, but UC you literally have to go all the way back to the very first Gundam that came out in 1979, and you will have to just watch a lot of the miniseries, the OVAs, and watch it in the correct chronological order to get back up to where it is now. Because a lot of these alternate series, they only have one sequel, to the series. It only have two seasons. Like Gundam Wing, it was just Gundam Wing and then the movie. Then you have Gundam Double O and then just the movie. Things like that. People can really just hop into instead of having to keep up with this long franchise, which I feel they shouldn't have a problem because people have been keeping up with a lot of these shonen series for years. So if you can keep up with the series for years, there's no reason why you can't keep up with Gundam.
Okay. Now, one thing I have to ask about that, what do you feel like is the most complex Gundam story? Because you know how, sometimes when things get really complex, some people it's hard for them to follow, or, maybe, if they do jump into it, they might feel like, okay, this is kind of slow. So what do you think people should give a chance, and what do you think is the most complex out of all of them?
Man, the most complex. That's kind of a toughie. I know because man, well, one person may find complex, the other one may not. And then some people literally just do not have like the mindset or the attention span to sit down with Gundam to even feel that it's real complex. Complex, I would say, damn, maybe I want to say Gundam Wing, um, Iron Blooded Orphans, and Gundam Double O.
Iron Blooded
Maybe,
Orphans and Double O. So Iron Blooded Orphans, that's actually fairly new though.
yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, that's still going on. Well, so far from what I can tell, it's complex. I want to throw in Gundam. I want to say Gundam Unicorn. I don't know. It's such a short mini series. But it's a lot. It's quite a few in the UC century that I find that's complex.
Okay. Um, Now, would you say that Double O is more complex than, let's say, Gundam Wing? Because they're often compared. At least from what I hear and from I know talking with you. You told me that they compare them a lot in the story. And being new to the Gundam franchise, would you say that there's a lot of truth to that? And would you say that they're one's more complex than the other, or would you say that you know maybe it was only inspired? There was just some inspiration for it, or what do you think of the comparisons made between Gundam Wing and Gundam Double O?
Yeah, I would say that with the excuse me, that's my alarm. I would say that with the comparisons, it can be from other Gundam series like the whole group of Gundams, like the good guys, they have four or five Gundams. They're a team, or code named the G Boys. With Gundam Wing, you have Duo, Hero, Catra, Wufei, and with the rest of this crew in Double O, I mean, you have those set of G Boys. So I think that's one of the similarities. And then a lot of people make a lot of comparisons with Hero Yui, and Setsuna FSA. And of course, yes, they do have that similar, type of personality. But I will say Double O is more complex. When it comes to story and plot, yeah, I can see the difference, but just small similarities. But sometimes they keep it just similar for homage purposes or just to keep it traditional Gundam.
Okay. Um, One thing I have to say about Setsuna though, like I don't know, like Setsuna to me, I'm gonna be honest, like I like him, but in the first season, to me, he wasn't really all that likable of a character. Just like, well, I really don't like Kira, and I know you ain't a fan of Kira either. I feel like Kira, to be honest with you, man, was like a dick. Like all the things that this man has done. And I
Yeah,
mean, some people probably say, "How? How is Kira a dick?" I don't know. It's just like he's like that nice kind of dick, like just do that underhanded backside things. Like he's arrogant, in my opinion. Like, and yes, I get that. He's special. That he's coordinator, and he's all these other things and more. But at the same time, I'm like, man, I don't know. Be humble, man. I'm like, I don't know. Like I mean, to me, that's more respectable. To be a little bit humble about it. And then, like I think about what he did with what was it, Psy?
yeah.
In the Gundam franchise. Like I don't know. Like there are some. I still say Domo from G Gundam is my favorite character, and I mean I don't know who your favorite pilot is, so to speak.
My favorite pilot, that's between, oh man, it's a lot of like that's between Mula Flaga, Shin, and of course Duo Maxwell from Gundam Wing.
Dual Max. Oh, yeah, okay. I remember you talking about him. Using the Wing Zero. How he used the Wing Zero before. Or no, he fought the
Oh
Wing
yeah.
Zero. He fought the Wing
No,
Zero. That's what it
no,
was.
no, you're
Wing
right
Zero.
because it seemed like in Gundam Wing everybody had to use the Wing Zero. Even he did. He was forced to use it.
So, who do you feel as though? Do you think Kira could actually use the Wing Zero? Actually,
Oh yeah, yeah, he could. Now, would he be able to mentally handle the Zero system? Probably, seeing as how he is, what he is. But yeah, he'd be able to use that.
man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to spoil it in case anybody hasn't seen all of Gundam Seed or whatever, even though it's been out for years. But I'm not really that impressed with what Kira is. I'm gonna be real with you. Like what he really is. I'm like I want to talk to you about it so bad, but I don't. In case people are like haven't seen all of it, I don't want to get too heavy into it and then someone be spoiled. But moving on to something that you're more well known with. What anime have you been following now that Bleach has been finished? Because we know that at the end of Bleach, I don't think you were a fan of how it ended,
Nah.
and I know you had a lot of issues with it, and from my understanding, you think Kubo was rushed. So what do you like? Have there been any other anime that are similar to Bleach that you've been trying to get into recently, or that you've been following or keeping up with?
You know, with the one video I put out last year, I believe it was titled, I think it was titled what's next for the Elite Eight, after once Bleach is over with. And a lot of people, in my comment section, they gave me a whole bunch of recommendations to what I can watch and review. But in terms of this anime that I've been keeping up with, of course, Gundam Iron Blood Orphans, season 2. And then, of course, the I'm not trying to butcher this name, Hajime no Ippo. I hope I said that right.
Man, I'm glad you got that right, because I got you on that, man. You better not mess that one up. Like, seriously, like, Hajime no Ippo. Or
Yeah,
Ippo.
yeah.
Ippo is actually the way to say it, so you're right about that. But,
Those two.
how far along are you now?
Oh man, let me see. Where did I stop at? I believe episode 8. I wanted to keep going, but just freaking work and
So,
other stuff.
word on the street is that, you're also a very hardcore One Piece fan.
I knew you was gonna say that.
That you've been watching One Piece and you've been watching a lot of Dragon Ball Super lately.
Oh nah.
You've been on that. I know that you're very knowledgeable about it. In fact, you even went to the extent of making a Facebook group called the Elite Pirates. So, can you elaborate a little bit more on that for us?
That is completely false. Some motivators are making the YouTube what do you call those things? The tabloids. Nah, that's that is,
The Elite
that
Pirates. I
is
mean, I could have swore I saw you wearing a straw hat one day, and when you went to Youmacon, that you were making sure you went to One Piece based panels. And I've actually seen this with my own eyes.
Oh no, I think, and then once you woke up, that's when you realize, like, man, that'd be something if Ace was really into One Piece. But no, I can never,
I'm
ever do
I'm
that.
I'm, I'm still mad you didn't go see One Piece film Gold, man. It was good. It was. I'm telling you, you should have seen it. I think you would be more into the One Piece movies, actually.
Like, I'll probably be lost. I want to know what's going on, and why this person has this upgrade, or et cetera, et cetera.
Oh my goodness, like. So okay, I gotta ask you this. Kind of moving on to I guess more of the gaming thing. Gaming aspect of your channel. Neo or Dark Souls? I know Neo hasn't completely come out yet. I know it's only been like a demo, but I know you've talked a lot about it. I know it's made by the same people. So if you actually had to just go based on concept and what you've experienced of Neo, do you think you would prefer that over Dark Souls, or do you think you still prefer Dark Souls over Neo?
Well, it's very, very funny you brought this up because earlier today I was literally playing Neo, and I was working on some footage because they came out with literally this is exactly what it's called. It's called the Last Chance Trial. And this company, this is a different company from the people who made Dark Souls, and I feel this company, they're going about it very smart in terms of marketing and getting this game out there, because they had an alpha demo, then they had a beta demo. Now they're coming. Now they have this last chance trial with new areas, new bosses. And the thing is, I love how companies take customer feedback and implement it into the final product. That shows they're serious and that they care. And as I was playing Neo earlier today, I literally just made that decision. Like, yes, not I love Dark Souls, but by one point or a thin hair, it's Neo for me. It's Neo, and it's not just because it's in feudal Japan. It's the overall fact that,
You think they made it harder?
well, yes, some will say
I don't see
Dark
how you
Souls is
can make it
harder.
any harder, especially since you know how hard Dark Souls is supposed to seem. I never played it myself, but I know I've seen you play it. And from
Yeah,
what you,
I would say Neo. Matter of fact, I experienced this today. With Neo, I've literally died in 2 hits with a boss. 2 hits. Now there was a time in Dark Souls I've died. I want to say three hits or four hits. But with Neo, reason why I like it more is the fact that the story is well more directed. It's way more cinematic and theatric, and the fact that it's the gameplay is so much better. I'm sorry, I would debate anyone about that. Anyone, the gameplay is way better on Neo than Dark Souls.
So what about the the customizable features such as like the swords? Because I'm a big sword guy. I know you are too. Like, are there
Oh man,
is there supposed to
yeah.
be more available for you? I mean, available to you as far as
Um.
weapon choices?
Well, Well, you know what? I
Because
think
you gotta keep
just
me up to speed a little bit because I don't really know as much about the Dark Soul and Neo franchises. Or Neo is not a franchise, but you get what I mean. Like the whole,
oh yeah,
yeah. Mm.
I would say Dark Souls 3 has a little bit more weapon choices. However, to some people, the amount of weapon choices won't matter if they don't like those weapons. Like me, I'm a sword guy, but I don't like all swords. So with Neo today, matter of fact, I seen they put in the chain and sickle. I love chain and sickles. To my knowledge, unless I'm tripping, the chain and sickle was not in the beta. It was not. So when I popped in, well, when I uploaded Neo, this last chance trial, and I seen that they put in a new weapon, I love that because Neo, you have the katana, then you have the extra curved katana, you have the dual katanas, you have the hammer, you have the axe, you have the spear, you have the
I didn't
chain
know
and
you could use hammers.
oh yeah, like them giant, real giant hammers. Chain and sickles, the kunais, ninja stars, and there's another thing they put in there which I really like. There's two different shops. There's the actual traditional shop with a Japanese girl in there. You can make weapons. You can break down weapons for materials. You can customize your armor. I like how they put in a feature from Diablo 3 in here. You can actually take the appearance of a weapon you like and put it on another weapon. So, for example, if you have a katana and the attack strength is 160, and you see a stronger katana when the attack strength is 250, but that one looks, just stupid or unappealing, you can actually take the appealing looking image of the katana and put it on the stronger katana. I love that. So if you have a helmet that looks silly or stupid, and you find one, basically you get the idea. You can just literally customize your character from head to toe.
Okay. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't know. I mean, even everything that you're naming, it sounds great and all, but then I'm like, I felt like you could do a lot of that in Dark Souls anyway.
Yeah, that's the shocking thing. Dark Souls. Yeah, you couldn't do
I
that
mean,
in
I know I
terms.
probably sound illiterate when it comes down to that. I know a lot of people probably like throwing their head back, like, "Oh my goodness, come on, man!" But I mean, I really did think that you could do all the same stuff in Dark Souls because I knew you could change your weapon. I knew you could, customize your armor, do, all those features. But I didn't know it was really that much more of a difference between Neo and Dark Souls, except that you could be in feudal Japan until you just broke down for me. But
Well, of course, yeah, in Dark Souls you can enchant your weapons and you can upgrade your weapons and shields, but and of course you can mix and match your armor just like Neo. Like you can have on chainmail, but have on leather boots and different type of greaves and gauntlets, things like that. But in terms of like just putting that chameleon image over your weapons, I love that. I really do.
okay, so something else I want to ask you. Do you what do you think of this for Neverworld Double Four thing that's been going on YouTube? What are your
Oh
thoughts
man.
and opinions on the situation?
Drama. And I'm gonna tell you something. This goes back to my old classic video. I think it's called a Lone Wolf Ace or the reason why. I think it's called the reason why I'm not um just fully a part of the anime community. Like when I first started YouTube, I started to accumulate allies. I never once said I am just strictly a part of the anime YouTube community because my channel is very diverse, gaming, anime, sword unboxings, real world topics, maybe soon more vlogs. The most vlog type of videos I have is when I go to Yumacon. But to me, it is just unacceptable and unnecessary to where it gets to this point. I mean, I'm not saying this started over. Oh, you don't like this series? Oh, forget it. Of course, it's not even about that. I can't even say it's deeper than that because it's not even about that. What it's really about is just the drama between these two. And what I don't understand is on For Neverworld's end, maybe I'm missing something, is that how hard is it to, you know, get away from.
Actually, I want to mention something. Not to cut you off, I just want to mention something to the audience real quick. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen For Neverworld or Devil 4 at one point or another. But just in case, maybe you're not a big, YouTube watcher. These are two reviewers that we're actually talking about that are big on reviewing anime. So if you probably just type in Naruto this or, One Piece that, their video will probably come up. Of them doing a review of something. And basically, these two YouTubers had a feud. And this kind of goes back to the beginning community, but continue, Ace.
Yeah, it's like I don't know how hard it was to get away from Double Four, even though I understand people say he is a troll and he has an army of trolls. But my thing is, I mean, I've never had no one harass me or stalk me like that. I mean, in this day and age, you can just block someone or report them, flag them, do whatever.
I know where you
But
live.
yeah, it's like it's the way it blew up to where it did, and I know someone can immediately flip the script, but when they first met up, I don't know if they were not getting a vibe from one another to where they just felt like I don't know, man, I can't continue to hang out with this guy or whatever, whatever. But when Fornever said this has been going on for years, there is no way in hell I would allow this. And some people wouldn't even, give it any attention. And then at the same time, you have to be careful who you let into your circle. I've met plenty of YouTubers in real life, obviously. So it's like, and we're all still
Hold on,
cool.
who are these plenty of YouTubers?
I don't know. Let's see. G4 leader, Phoenix Kai. Um, Speaking of which, Death Note guy Zero. He just vanished.
Yeah,
They,
I'm like, man, Death Note guy, where you been at, man? I'm like, if you watching this, send me a message.
yeah, because he's still on YouTube. He's still on YouTube. I think he unfriended everybody for whatever reason. Um, but he probably unsubbed everybody too. But he's just doing his own solo thing. He
Hey,
just
maybe
did
you
a
want to be free of the
180.
drama.
I guess, but I'm thinking like at least stay associated with the ones who don't have drama. And with that being said, I guess he literally just wanted to be, you know,
Super lone wolf.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, this is exactly why I refuse to let drama to have any type of drama like this through YouTube. Yeah, there was a time when I got click bombed and whatnot, but that was about it. Like I refuse with
And you
me.
wouldn't join the OBD.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, but see, and that's the thing. I always said the anime community is full of a bunch of girls, and the gaming community is full of a bunch of clowns. And I'm not saying all of them in the gaming community or all of them in the anime community. So maybe I should say the majority, but it's just too much drama. So what I think about that, I just think it's a damn shame, and that's just exactly why I am not fully a part of the anime YouTube community.
So would you ever join a collaboration with those two YouTubers if they wanted to do a collaboration with you?
If I had to pick, it wouldn't be Double Four. No.
Okay. All
It
right.
wouldn't.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Anyway, okay. I have to ask you this. Will there, or actually, are there any future video games that you're going to be reviewing really soon?
Oh yeah. Of
Like, like
course.
in the next month or so?
Oh yeah, the Resident Evil 7. Um, for Honor. Then we will have Neo and the Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Maybe the Ghost Recon. I don't know. I'm not really liking how that's shaping up. Oh yeah, and Horizon. And I think for now that's about it.
What about Cooking Mama number 3? You know,
Oh no.
yeah. Hey, I thought you're a chef. You should be able, like, we all know you're the elite ace, throwing down in the kitchen. Still waiting for them kitchen videos, by the way. But
Oh yeah, those are still on the to-do list.
so before I move on to ask you about your real world topics, because we got to talk about that. Are you going to be attending an E3 or any conventions in the near future?
E3, unfortunately not. I wish, but unfortunately not. I will give a video regarding E3. Because I think Microsoft will show the Xbox Scorpio, and they will reveal the real name because right now that's the code name. Um, let's see. I will say, of course, YumaCon. This will be the full official YumaCon video, of course, and it will be out on time, unlike my last YumaCon video.
Or it
That,
took you
that
an entire year?
and that let's say that's wishful thinking because the moments that happen throughout 1 year, it can anything goes. But the key plan is to also do other cons, because I only been to YumaCon before, and it'll be interesting for me and my audience to see me, go to these other cons, vlog style. So
So you're
I
gonna
do
meet up
plan
with
on.
other YouTubers at these cons? Like, is that a plan of yours?
Oh yeah, of course, Game on Cloud 9. Oh, Ryu Itachi, but I think he's on hiatus still. Um,
And and then Chief M when he finally makes a channel.
yeah.
Oh my goodness, man! I'm like, it's been a long time just thinking about, like, beginning of YouTube when we all started. Putting up videos when you had the YouTube wars. I'm just gonna call them the anime community wars.
Oh yeah.
And everybody had their side they pick. But oh my goodness. So okay, what was the question I was gonna ask you? I lost my train of thought. Oh, real world topics. Okay. So, when are we getting a new real world topic? I know people have been sending in questions to you because, as I know, and I'm pretty sure this is something that you've talked about on Facebook. But there are a lot of people who submit questions to you, and you usually make a video response to me. Heck, you've even done it with me before in the past. So I know we've got to be seeing something in the near future as far as maybe a real world topics video. Like, can you tell us a little bit about maybe what you have planned?
Well, I would say I do have another one coming up. I will say that. And I was just recently sitting here thinking about one I put on Facebook. It was more like a real world topic mini vlog. But as I look at it, I'm thinking like, this can go straight to, YouTube. I've done that before, but that video has been on Facebook for about what I say 2 months now, 2.5 months.
I got one for you
So
right now, actually.
okay, I'm all ears.
All right. What did you think of this whole situation with Trump? Like, what are your political opinions based on the election that just took place, and now that we've had the
Yeah.
inauguration? Like, you got to weigh in on this. Like,
I feel that
keep it
this
thorough for the audience.
with the decision that was made with him being president, this just solidifies to how the mindset of this country just like how am I trying to word it? Okay, it's like damn, look how far we've come just to be so low. I mean, it's like you literally have people who were afraid and crying. I'm not lying. I seen it on TV and I knew a girl. She was literally scared when he won. She was crying. That is a damn shame right there. And then you have people rioting. There was a riot in D.C. It was on Facebook everywhere. There was a riot in D.C. with this whole inauguration thing. I mean, Trump, his motives, his ideas, his sometimes he will take his filter off and he'll put it back on, or he'll throw those undercut comments. We all know his motives. Some people say he's the perfect candidate for this country who is just already shot to hell. I mean, I've seen plenty of videos comparing him and Obama in terms of every category, from being a husband, being a gentleman, especially when they showed um, um, Trump and his wife, and then Obama and Michelle, and when the Marine escorted Trump's wife up to him, she didn't even look the Marine in the eye, and she just looked at Trump and smiled. They just stood there. When the Marine escorted Michelle, she looked at him. She said, "Thank you," squoze his hand. And then when she looked at Obama, Obama grabbed her hand, kissed her hand. You could just see the clear difference in just character, mannerisms, everything. And I don't care what everybody say. No one is perfect, but Obama, I know it's just Trump. He's not going to do a better job than Obama. I'm sorry.
Hey,
He's
you never know. He might surprise us. He could, turn around and do something. I mean, I'm kind of doubtful myself, but, he could surprise you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just not a Trump supporter, and he just says so many ignorant things, and just there so many people at my job, they just dislike Trump.
Man, I thought you went out there and you voted for him, though. Yeah,
No, no.
you went. I'm like, you seem like you were the hardest, the most hardcore Trump supporter I saw. I used to see the Elite Eights be out on the street. He was holding the sign, pumping it up. Going Trump. Make America great again. I mean, I saw him doing all that. Okay, let me quit playing. But I'm like, I wonder if we're gonna see some Trump cosplays at
Oh God.
Youmacon.
Oh man. I hope not. That is. Oh my God.
I swear this reminds me of something out of an anime, man. Like right now and all this Trump stuff and people being for it. I'm like, man, did Xeon just start? Xeon or Zaft? Oh man. But okay, well, I guess one of the final things I want to ask you is that do you have any big future announcements for your channel, for the progression of your channel? Like, is there anything you're going to do to your channel that we should be looking out for in the future? Something that's going to transform it?
Well, I will say, and one thing I started doing recently, which I'm gonna stick with this, the live streams, the actual gameplay live streams, because now that I have the PlayStation camera, I really like the fact that while I'm playing the game, people can watch me live. And I like how you can set up to send it to Daily Motion, Twitch, YouTube. And I send it to YouTube, of course, because I'm a YouTuber. And it gives people a chance to watch it, even if they don't get to tune in during the live stream. I've had people say, like, "Oh, man, sorry I'm late, Ace," or, "Oh, man, um, I have to get off now. I hope you beat the level." And I'm saying it's cool because you can go back and watch on YouTube. So yes, live streams will continue on my channel. Also, I'm thinking about doing I forget the name of the service, but every month this real authentic Japanese candy gets sent gets mailed to you. They have different price ranges from $10 a month to a certain amount of money a month, and basically like an unboxing Japanese taste test snack box kind of thing every month. And of course, yes, the sword unboxings will return because that's one of the things that
Yeah, that's
really made
good.
my channel what it made.
Yeah, I've been wanting to see them sword unboxings because we know how used to always do those back in the day.
Oh yeah,
But I'm like, now it seems like you kind of dropped it a little bit. But I'm
yeah.
like,
It's quite a few. Mainly, I was aiming for the bleach ones, but now I basically have all the bleach ones that I want. So now,
would you ever get Exia's sword?
you know what? I will be more leaning on going towards getting his model. Speaking of which, I may start doing Gundam model kit reviews in buildings. Like just building them right there and just fast forward it. Instead of just keeping it at a normal speed. That'll take forever.
Now that's something I'd like to see. Seeing you actually build the models.
Yeah, I might start doing that.
You ever gonna do a You ever what? Are you ever gonna go to a Gundam cafe? That's the real question.
Hopefully one day. I want to so bad. I remember reading about and hearing about them things for years. I mean, back when there's this magazine called An America, which was the cousin magazine of Wizard magazine, and then you have New Type magazine. They will talk about it in it as well. But when I do, you better believe I'm going to take 8 million pictures.
Yeah, let me say this real quick in case people didn't know. The Gundam Cafe is basically a, how would I put it? A place where you can sit down and, it's a Gundam themed restaurant. And they have a Gundam Cafe that's, basically like a Gundam store in Japan. The only reason why I know this is because I've been to it before. And that's why I asked him that. He knows that's why I asked him that. Because I know that would be his place, basically, to be. That's like Gundam heaven. Let me put it that way to you. But, and, I actually do have one more question, just to kind of bring everything full circle. What will win in a fight? Actually, can Bleach characters take on a Gundam? That's the most random question in the world. But I just wonder, can they actually? Do you think that there are Bleach characters that actually could fight against, mobile suits?
Well, I guess so. Seeing as how since they're dead, and I don't think the radars could pick up on the
No. Let's take that away. Like they can see them. Both parties have no issue with that, but they're actually facing off against each other. It's the weirdest crossover, I know, but it just came to me since you're a hardcore Gundam fan, hardcore Bleach fan.
I could see some Bleach characters doing it, like like Toshiro. He's just basically freeze the Gundam, and then Kenpachi is motivator cutting meteors and everything, and then he has a Bunkai, and because we see a lot of these characters, they are making craters and destroying mountains and everything. It'll be
Gundams.
That's true, but it look weird to fight. But I would say if they pick up on that, they sense a life form right in the chest of that Gundam, hence the cockpit right there. They just aim for that cockpit, and seeing as how Zapato is nothing but Japanese for soul cutter, I'm pretty sure I have no problem cutting through a man-made material and then breaching the pilot.
So you actually think Bleach characters can beat Gundam characters?
Oh yeah, not all of them, but yeah, I can see. So,
you don't think Rahime may get up in there? I'm kidding. All right. This is the Elite Ace, everybody. Thank you very much for coming on. If there's anything, is there anything else you want to say to the audience before we cut out?
Of course, thanks for having me, Irvin. And if you never heard of me, please check me out on YouTube. Just type in The Elite Ace, and bam, I will pop up. And I hope you all enjoyed this interview, because I know I did.
You're also on Facebook, too. Yeah. I don't know if you're on Twitter, are you?
I am on Twitter under The Elite Ace. Yep. Basically, all of my videos on YouTube, if you go in the description box, I always have the link to my Facebook fan page and my Twitter page.
All right. Thank you very much. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later, and make sure you guys, follow the Facebook page, Shining Otaku Comics, for any updates. Of course, we're going to be coming out with chapters soon, so look forward to that coming out. News probably about that in the next 2 weeks or so, especially since we have Striker and Slayer that will be coming out as well. So, thank you. Oh yeah, and God of Life Chapter 2. Anyway, thank you guys, and we'll see you later.